When we think about prehistoric life, we usually imagine dinosaurs walking around, hunting, surviving, and eventually going extinct. What we don't think about is how violent that world actually was. Fossils don't just show bones. Sometimes they preserve the exact moment an animal lost its life. Bite marks, broken bones, teeth embedded in skulls. These aren't guesses. These are physical records of death, frozen in time. One of the most brutal deaths ever discovered is a Triceratops killed by Tyrannosaurus rex. Fossils show massive puncture wounds in the frill and skull that perfectly match T-Rex teeth. This wasn't scavenging. The bite marks show signs of healing in some specimens, meaning Triceratops sometimes survived attacks. In other cases, they didn't. One skull shows deep punctures straight through solid bone, proving the animal was bitten while alive and overpowered through sheer force. This was a face-to-face fight, not an ambush, and Triceratops lost. Another fossil shows a dinosaur that died with another dinosaur's tooth still embedded in its neck. A hadrosaur skeleton was found with a broken T-Rex tooth lodged between its vertebrae. That tooth snapped during the bite, meaning the predator clamped down hard enough to break its own weapon. The hadrosaur didn't escape. The bite missed the skull and didn't kill instantly, suggesting the animal likely collapsed from shock and blood loss before being eaten. One of the most unsettling discoveries is a velociraptor and protoceratops fossilized mid-fight. These two dinosaurs were locked together when a sandstorm buried them alive. The velociraptor's sickle claw is jammed into the protoceratops' neck, while the protoceratops' beak is clamped onto the raptor's arm. Neither survived. This fossil captures not just death, but desperation. Two animals killing each other at the exact same moment. A prehistoric whale known as Basilosaurus left behind victims that tell a violent story. Juvenile whale fossils have been found with bite marks that perfectly match Basilosaurus' jaws. These weren't defensive attacks, they were targeted killings. Basilosaurus hunted baby whales, crushing their skulls and consuming them. The damage shows precision, meaning this predator knew exactly where to bite for maximum damage. Some of the most disturbing deaths come from bite marks found on bones that healed, partially. A fossilized fish from the Devonian period was found with another fish halfway down its throat, both dead. The predator choked to death while trying to swallow prey too large to handle. The victim died first. The predator followed seconds or minutes later. This is prehistoric proof that death didn't always come from being hunted. Sometimes it came from a fatal mistake. Dunkleosteus victims show crushing injuries unlike anything seen today. Fossilized armor plates from other fish have been found shattered, not bitten. Dunkleosteus didn't pierce, it pulverized. Its jaws closed so fast and with such force that prey didn't stand a chance. Bones weren't sliced or cracked, they were destroyed. A prehistoric mammal fossil shows clear claw marks across its ribcage, matching a saber-toothed cap. The spacing and depth of the wounds show the animal was held down while still alive. Saber-toothed cats didn't just stab and leave, they restrained prey, then delivered the killing bite to the throat. The marks show panic, struggle, and a slow collapse. Even dinosaurs weren't safe after death. Some fossils show bones scattered, chewed, and digested, with acid etching left by stomachs. Coprolites, fossilized feces, contain crushed bone fragments, proving that predators consumed entire animals, not just meat. Being eaten wasn't clean, it was total. These fossils prove one thing. Prehistoric life wasn't cinematic. It was brutal, unforgiving, and violent in ways we don't usually imagine. There were no peaceful deaths, no clean endings, just animals killing, being killed, or dying slowly from wounds they never recovered from. And every one of these deaths is written into stone. If you enjoyed this video and are interested in prehistoric topics, hit the like button and subscribe so you stay updated.